is on the air. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard weekend on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive with Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Jackson going deep for Walker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Davis now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now Jackson on first down. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now it's Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On first down, Hurts steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Play action. Now Jackson going deep for Walker. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now Jackson on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Straight ahead, Etienne. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Jackson. He gets it complete to Harris. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time, and now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne, and they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. This offense so far on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground, Cook. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in by Harris. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, They talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
ETN up the middle. Oh, what a juke into space. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. ETN once more. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Here we go, 1st and goal. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here comes 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Cook. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck.
The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Cook. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. Flush to his right. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. We're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And, partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. That is just a gigantic interception here in overtime of this playoff game. And now, Charles, all they need is 3 to win it.
That's exactly right, because now one possession, one field goal gets it done. They force a lot of big turnovers in the regular season, Brandon, but none come bigger than that one right there. Here in the playoffs, they've got a chance to put this one away.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. This being their second opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I'll tell you this, If I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
On third down, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now, what can Jackson do here in overtime? Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on second down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson. And Walker has it. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be fourth down. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
On second and 10. Hurts. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. It's a touchdown.